Welcome back, Heaters of the Flame. Okay, I'm going to do Cancer, and then I'm going to do another detox video about being cool with being alone. Cancerians, if you want to chime in on that video, because you are so good at being in your shell and so comfortable with just hanging with yourselves. Like, that's the one thing that Cancerians, they have that beautiful space to hold all those things for themselves and others in. So, chime in on that one. I want to hear some, like, good advice on what you guys like to do by yourselves, like for yourselves, not just like gaming, interacting like with the outside world, but like what hobbies do you have? Like, do you woodwork? Do you crochet? Do you do weird eyeball? I fix antique weird ball stuff that I find at the junkyard, or I make weird art with junkyard stuff. Stuff that brings you back to yourself, not that takes you away from yourself, but brings you back to yourself. That kind of thing. Cancerians are good at that. My little witches. Alright. We good? We golden? Okay. What does Cancer need to know? Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Green elf cup. That's not freaking Cancerian. Mm-hmm. Look at that. It's a little pocket watch. Interesting. Okay. And there's more. Ooh, the 10 of Cups in reverse. Some monkey's butt. Okay. Choosing work over love. Alright. Not always the wisest decision. What else for Cancer? What's happening? 10 of Cups. End of read. It's Cancer read. Darling, I'm all fucked up in the emotions. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, there you are. Falling off the bottom. It's alright, Cancer. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be okay. 2 of Wands. Choices. Ace of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse. Dang out. The 5 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. No shit. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer. Ooh, the only upright cup you got going is the 5. But you got 2 more behind you. Just turn around. Step into your queenly power. You got the 10 of Pentacles here. So whatever it is, you know your value structure. Which, that's seems to be the water thing this week. 10 of Pentacles. Value structure. So I feel like your subconscious is being triggered here when you look out without this, when you look upon the world, darling, with your 2 of Wands. That's what happens. No new opportunities, ignoring the subconscious, mourning 3 cups. Then you got the 4 of Swords. You're taking a rest. Snow fungus. Scorpio. I like that. Anyway, so you're meditating, reflecting, mentally getting into your value structure here. Your Pentacles, your legacy. That's pissing you off. Okay, roots of the read. Whew, the Hermit. Yes, ma'am. The Tower and the Hierophant in reverse. Ooh, there's the 2 of Cups right underneath that. Okay, yeah. What did I just say about getting vibes? Yeah. Told you. I told you. I don't know why Hermit is the Virgo card. I don't know why. Hermit should be the Cancerian card. Legit. Okay. Peace. So, what we're gonna have to think about doing is getting into our subconscious and seeing how it works. And why we're turning down this Ace of Pentacles when you look out onto the world, because you're standing here with the Three of Pentacles, wanting to work. You're either working with people, which causes the Ten of Pentacles. Now you're not taking any new opportunities, and it has to do with something that's going on in your subconscious because of the Ten of Cups. It's in reverse here. And you get all upset and blue. There's your Tower moment. And the Hierophant's in reverse. Your hierarchy is... Well, no kidding. I'm going to bite my tongue on that one. Alright. Let's get the Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. We can't see that. Sophie's taking a break for the day. She was in all three of my reads 2 days ago. Cancer, are you going to talk to me about that? What's happening? I know it sucks. Oh, there's the Two of Cups. Dang-o. Ooh, Stairway to Heaven. Too cool. You know that song by Sleep Token, And the Night Does Not Belong to God? I think that's going to be your song, because it just keeps ringing in my ears looking at these 4 cards together. Yeah, so typically this would be the like protection, wounded, whatever, but right now this is more of a you thought you found your stairway to heaven, something to suffer for, something worth suffering for. It's what I'm getting. And that would be this, but it didn't turn out so great. So you're looking out and you're like not taking any new opportunities because your subconscious is very unhappy. Okay, let's get the next 3 cards clarified. Or 4 cards. That feels like a cluster. I'm doing the mycelium thing. Clustering the cards. I don't like that though. These go together, those go together. This is one story. This is the next part of the story. Okay, ooh, 10 of Wands. Anything else for Cancer in this cluster? The 2 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Pentacles in reverse. What's up? Cancer, you want to talk about it? Alright, gotta dig it out of you. Alright, the Tower. Duh. Mother of Swords. Ooh. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. Justice in reverse. Dang, the 10 of Swords. Oh, and the Hermit in reverse. Ooh, child. Yeah. You're trying to hide this from everybody. You're trying to like, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not fine. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Dang, it's rough spring. Okay, so you're coming to completion. You know, these cycles are coming to an end, so new growth can happen. You just gotta take some time to rest and relax and reflect upon your values, your core values. Because this tower, even though it hurts, it's bringing that mental clarity, and that's the mama. That's the mama mental clarity in the dark with no justice, but still enlightenment. Okay, and you're just gonna have to burn those wands because the wands are in reverse. So light them up, light them up. And you're not going to successfully be able to hide this from people. At least people who know you. People who know you are just going to look at you and be like, whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here. Okay? And maybe utilize that a little bit. Even though you got the Hermit. What do we got? Ace of Wands. Yeah, maybe you... Don't try to heal this with a new connection. Tower. Yellow netted stain cord. As a Scorpio, I can't decide whether I'm enthralled or offended. So, but you see what, there's a stick here, right? This is what I'm looking at. There's another stick coming out of there. And it's just careful with your sticks. Just saying. I know it's springtime. I get it. I hear the birds chirping. I am not dead. Just careful, okay? Just, wrap it up. Protect yourself. Get all that good gravy in place. Dude, that's a cool little thing. In the upright. See the horns coming out? Okay. So, Cancer, damn. I thought Virgo had it like rough. That's okay. It'll be okay. I don't know what mine is. Okay, can I get the 3? The 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Nargon's bonnet. It's the mushroom. Did I tell you I got a new jack? I got a new jack. It's the mushroom jack. Midnight Magic. It's so sweet. It's really cool until it cuts your fingers. That's how you turn it. Ooh, shuffle. And I think my cat is trying to escape. She should be able to get it open. Anyway. Oh, Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have to take a new perspective. There's your Pentacles. It's okay. Redundancy. There it is. I just threw it on top of the other 10 of Pentacles. Everybody's getting real straight with their values here, which freaking rock on. I don't even care what they are. Just get straight with them. I'm trying to figure out this goddess story thing. I'm like, oh, I'm reading too many sources at once. I'm like, you guys don't pick a lane. The 6 of Cups and the Daughter of Swords in reverse. As above, so below. So maybe that's why you're grieving this, is because the most important thing to you, which is emotion, because you're a water sign, was on an equal give and take basis. And that's why it's so sad that it came to an end. This was an equal give and take. And now So you've got to get your mental clarity in order. You've got to make that the focus, because you've got the Four Swords here. So making this kind of your Fußbaba period, whether you go out walking is so great for mental clarity. I cannot stress this enough. A good walk will, you don't have to run, exercise, or be crazy. You do what you got to do for you, but just a walk where you just move, you're literally moving yourself through that mental struggle. It helps so much. I can't stress that enough. Just a walk. What else? Because sometimes, like, when you're in that, like, Queen of Cups in reverse sensation, you tend to, like, just, there's nothing anyone can say or do. Just nothing. Nothing's going to bring anything of comfort or solace. You have to get into that space of working through the emotions. Energy in motion. If you can put that energy in motion, this will upright itself. Okay? Again, no judgment. We all do it. If you don't know anybody that hasn't had a king or a queen of cups in reverse, they're probably a robot. In which case, you never would have been connected to them in the first place. Hermit, the Tower, and the Hierophant in reverse for Cancer in the root system, please. Mother of Pentacles in reverse, Father of Wands. Okay. You don't want to do it yourself. You want somebody else to light this up for you. Yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse. You're not even willing to look at it anymore. Ooh. Yeah, Seven of Swords. You're going to have to find a different way through this. And don't be sneaky or deceptive about it. Just do it. Set your own wands on fire, darling. You can have the same problem Cancer or Pisces had. Daughter of Cups. Which, she's just a little thing. Just a little thing. Don't do something you're gonna regret. It's springtime. I know. You don't want to do it yourself. You want somebody else to light this up for you. Cancer. Nobody's gonna like. Oh, ate it. Okay. Not walking away. Judgment in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. Keep your judgment. I know it's so hard to get into that mentality when you're just emotionally wrecked. It's so hard to keep, like, that's a bad decision, don't do it. It's more like, that's going to make me feel better, let's go do it. Careful. Alright, that's not the deck I wanted. Oh, there it is. Okay. What advice can we give for Cancer here? Hermit mode is not a bad thing to be in right now. I would wait for this little jumbaloney to pass and start writing down your core values. Start writing down those core values and putting them someplace you can see them every single day. Even if it's just a subconscious thing, because everybody's like, you just ignore it after a while. Yeah, you do, but your subconscious doesn't. Your subconscious always sees everything, whether it's in reverse or not. It doesn't matter if you ignore it. Write down those core values that you got sturdy here. I have all the windows open. That's all good. It's gorgeous out again today. Cancer. What do we need Cancer to know? Dang. Oh, man. 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Son of a monkey's butt. Okay. One more. Okay. 5 more. Heaven and Earth. 11 of Pentacles. And the Crone. Okay, so you got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm just going to let you, Pisces had the 5 of Pentacles too. Dang it. It is. Pause it if you have to. Meditate. Like, be like, what the heck does that even mean? Get in it. Understand it. Okay. Where are we at? 20 minutes. 21. Okay. I'm going to read the Crone first because she is the wisest of them all. Don't tell anybody. They're going to get upset and start burning people. Okay. Here we go. Feminine power, fearlessness, authenticity, individuality, independence, new purpose, freedom, shadow self. The woman who understands her true nature. Beware of your choices. Be unafraid to walk your path alone. A life of your own design, untapped power and potential, a fertile and productive future, a childless state. Be unbowed and unapologetic. Respect and cherish your elders. A direct and forthright approach is needed. Do what's necessary, not what's expected. It is time to be fierce and fight back. The Crone symbolizes a proud and mature woman, an aging woman who is no longer influenced by need to reproduce or parental responsibilities. She may be approaching or having reached a stage in her life where her menstrual cycles have slowed or ceased, but she is no longer true to the Crone archetype of old that is often depicted by Western society. The nature of the Crone has evolved with the times. She is the wise woman who is like nature, wild, still, passionate, volatile, calm, peaceful, adaptable, and flowing. Creative and powerful, she is everything she chooses to be. She is a woman who is aware of her choices and may as well have transitioned from maiden to Crone without feeling any need or desire to be a mother. The Crone is unafraid of being alone or walking her path alone. After centuries of being made an outcast and no longer being seen as having a functional role within society because of her childbearing days are over, the Crone has learned to look after her own needs. She has, by necessity, become a strong and independent individual who has found new purpose. Her life is full, it has meaning and direction, and it is a life of her own design. The Crone is comfortable in her own skin and free of artifice and pretense. She is mature, honest, aware, and wise. She is both understanding and compassionate, but speaks and acts with directness that some may find intimidating. The Crone can be quick to hug and offer support, but she can also be blunt. She is unafraid to deliver a tough love message if she feels it is needed. At times, this can give her the appearance of cruelty and ruthlessness, but while the Crone is not a hard woman, she can be tough and unwilling to embrace other people's illusions. This is why some people will always be quick to vilify the Crone. She can be depicted as cruel, hard, wicked, and a selfish hag, and the very fact that she is both unrepentant and unwilling to be what society expects her to be may make her the target for those who are slaves to society's dictates, as well as those who impose society's dictates. But the Crone is also very gentle, kind. She is loving, supportive, and nurturing. Every face she wears is her true face, but the face she wears will be the one that she feels is needed at the time. She is who she needs to be and when she needs to be. This is why the Crone is often portrayed as a woman who is past her prime, wrinkled and ugly. If she is made to believe that she is useless, she can be controlled. If the crone becomes aware of her potential and power, she is a force to be reckoned with. The crone symbolizes the emergence of a mature woman who sees herself as being in her prime, with many fertile, productive, and creative years ahead of her. She is a woman who embraces her true power and potential. Oh. Okay, Cancer. Now, you don't have to be a woman to do that. But like if you're, in fear of old age of any kind and the whatever that comes with that, knock it off. Don't fret over old age. You have knowledge to offer people that rarely comes into contact with the youth. And that is an unfortunate thing. Water. Where is the earth? We did. We started off with earth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. For Pete's sake. There it is. Okay. Ready, set, grow. Heaven, earth, above, below, nature, humanity, magic, mundane, material, immaterial. Separation is an illusion, central and aligned, spiritual being in a physical body. Spirit dwells in nature, experience life, and learn from experience. Symbiotic relationships harm the planet. Okay. Symbiotic relationships. Next line. Harm the planet and you harm humanity. Sorry. The ordinary is magical and the magical is ordinary. The 11 of water is a balancing and a realignment card. It suggests that now is the time to keep yourself centered and in harmony with the world around you by banishing the illusion of separation. Woo. You are a spiritual being, a soul living in a physical body in order to experience and learn from life. You are here to learn from those experiences in order to grow and evolve. It is important to integrate and ground your belief in a higher power or the tangible here on the physical plane. Know that spirit, the divine, dwells in all things of earth, sky, and water. Honor spirit here on earth. To be spiritual does not necessarily require that you pray or follow a particular religious path. Spirituality is about connection. It is about taking a moment to watch the sunrise or sunset and to know that your center, to know at your center that you are part of something larger than your own life. It is about believing in more than what your senses experience. It is about believing in the mysterious, the inexplicable, the unknowable. It's about nurturing and honoring your personal relationship with the land beneath your feet and the heavens above. Humanity and nature have symbolic relationship. We are dependent upon the world in which we live for our very survival. When we harm the planet, we do harm to humanity. It is important to establish a balanced and harmonious relationship with nature by living a life that has less impact and one that places fewer demands on environment. Instead of claiming space as your own, remember that you share it and you do what you can to coexist with the flora and fauna that were here before you. Integrate nature into your home environment. It is important to know and understand how to live in accordance with seasons and cycles, and how each animal and planet serves an important role in maintaining the stability of the ecosystems in which they dwell. To destroy one can lead it to the destruction of the whole. It is so important to see that magic exists in all and everything. For example, the mundane act of house cleaning can shift and alter energy within the house and transform the environment in which you dwell. This act has an influence beyond the space around you. It affects your emotional and mental state as well, as a cluttered and disorganized house or workplace can give rise to a cluttered and disorganized mind that is unable to focus. Mathematical patterns, the Fibonacci sequence for example, can be found hidden in the natural world within the shapes of shells, flowers, pine cones, and even the human womb. They are also visible in the way of tree branches grow and the shape of the hurricane when it viewed from above. It can be said that the ordinary is magical and that the magical is quite ordinary. To work magic is a simple process of creating and focusing energy with intent, which means that everything you do with intent, from adding a stirring of numbers to making a nice dinner for friends, is an act of making magic. When defining the material as the physical world in which we dwell and the immaterial world as we see, the 11 of Earth addresses the importance of seeing them as being part of a singular whole. This is the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, Cancer. This is going to speak to you probably better than most astrological signs, unless maybe water signs. It speaks a lot to water signs and anybody who does want to get connected to the earth on a deeper level. So yeah, if you feel the call, I would definitely investigate getting into a little bit more earthy things. That's going to facilitate you. Get yourself maybe around some water if you haven't already. But remembering who you are and that you can create that by a simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy, especially for a Cancerian. You know how this works. Instinctively, intuitively, you understand this entire process. Tap into that. Tap into that knowing and accept that, like, sometimes being alone is probably the best thing for us. Society will tell you, oh, it's the loners that blow everything up. Oh my God. It's the loners who didn't get in contact with themselves, who refused to acknowledge their inner self. Okay? So don't get that going. Don't get that narrative going. Don't let anybody else tell you that either. Okay? Yes, allow people who love you to be around you if you're able to do so. Okay? But don't let people force that upon you. If you need some time alone, then take it. Okay? Honor yourself, honor the process, and remember, even if you're not old right now, if you're a young little thing, that's totally the fuck okay. But just remember, one day you are going to be there. Okay? And what kind of person do you want to be when you get there? What kind of memories do you want to reflect upon? And if you are there, freaking go have some fun. Swear in church. Do what you gotta do. Have a heyday. Do your thing. Rock it out. Okay? Love you, Cancer. Until next time, keep your flame down.